Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the special edition of Focus on Liberia. My name is Dennis Jai, and we are broadcasting from Atlanta, Georgia. As you may have heard, there are a score of Liberian girls in Oman who are operating as domestic servants or maids in the homes of many people in the citizens of Oman, and they are going through some harsh conditions. And one of the brothers is being accused of participating in human trafficking, helping to get Liberian girls in Oman for them to be slaves. He is Mr. Freeman Ghoul, and Mr. Freeman is with us here today. Mr. Freeman, unmute yourself, and we say welcome to Focus on Liberia.
Thank you so much. I'm very much grateful to focus on Liberia. Thank you
so
very
much.
much for the invitation.
Thank you. One of those who is fighting to help the girls and in fact fighting to fly them back to Liberia and help them with the conditions they are in is Ambassador Haley Tuewia. Ambassador, welcome to the show. Ambassador Haley is joining us from Australia. Mr. Tue, welcome to the show. I also have with me Mr. Ansony here. He's my partner here at Focus on Liberia. He's the host of the Hour of Politics, the guy who eat, drink, and sleep politics. Mr. Sia, welcome to Focus on Liberia.
Thank you, Dennis. It's good to be here. Let me say welcome to our listeners across the world, and we want to say welcome to the broadcast. Please do us that usual favor, sharing the broadcast. Some of you might be aware our main page is being restricted by Facebook, so we are streaming from our secondary page that does not have that many following. So we will appreciate that you share. We are also live on YouTube as we speak. So there where you can also go to follow the broadcast. Then it is a serious matter. And I'm grateful that we have Mr. Freeman here who has been accused of participating in what is being termed as human trafficking. And I'm also happy that we have Mr. Tuewia. Was in Australia and also helping with the transportation of these girls who reportedly are in harsh conditions in Oman. It's good to be here.
Thank you so much. Again, we want to welcome our viewers from across the globe. At Focus on Liberia, we educate, we elevate, and promote all things Liberia. And in the process, when this situation is going on, we make it our business to get involved. And Mr. Ghoul is all the way in Oman. I spoke to him yesterday, today. I spoke to him even on video, and I see beautiful place. Oman, this is your first time on Focus on Liberia. Again, we say welcome. Thank you so much for agreeing to be here.
Thank you very much again, sir.
All right. We want to, now we have Ambassador Haley Tuewia. Mr. Wia, this is your first time. Welcome to Focus on Liberia.
Yes, welcome. Thanks for inviting me. Sorry, I went off. My phone just turned off when I was using the internet. Okay. I'm so sorry for that. And thank God I'm back. Yes, thank you for inviting me on your platform. May God bless you.
Thank you. So let me start by saying, let's start with Mr. Freeman. Just a little bit about yourself, where you come from, where you are now, how you got there. Just for those who never saw you to know who you are. Let's start with that. Mr. Ghoul.
Yes, I'm Freeman Ghoul. He's from Nema County, and the president residing in Oman, Muscat.
And how you got there?
And how long? I got here through work visa and 4-year present in Oman.
Thank you. Let me hear, Mr. Wia, a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm Haley. I live in South Australia, Liberian as well. Well, I am a humanitarian as well. I run a not-for-profit organizations in Australia and also in Liberia as well. We've been doing a lot of humanitarian work, and also I'm a social worker as well, and work with few business that was on investors. So I work with group of investors in Australia and also Europe as well. So that's why I do all about me.
Thank you. Let me go back to Mr. Ghoul, who is in Oman. Mr. Ghoul, again. Mr. Ghoul, let me start by saying, tell us, what happened. There are some Liberian girls over there that are going through some tough condition. What do you know about the situation that is all reported on Facebook? We see video, we see pictures, we see all kinds of things. So we will get to the accusation, but just tell me what you know about what's going on in Oman with the Liberian girls.
Yes, President, as I speak, there are a lot of Liberian girls got into Oman, which of course I, Freeman Ghoul, don't know how they got into Oman. So, and there are some Liberian girls who are in Oman. Some of them, they are gone to 3 years, and some of them, they are in the 2 years, and some are in 1 year. And those that are in from the 2 years, from 3 years, 2 years up to 1 year, they are all in contact with me, and they are all doing good. And recently, almost like I say, 6 months ago, my number was spread by a lot of Liberians. They are contacting me here and there. And some of them even explain that they are going through difficulties into their various homes, and which of course, how they got my contact, I don't know. And some said they got my contact from back home, from some family member and some friends, that I am a Liberian residing in Oman. And which of course, they are my Liberian sisters. So I decided to know some of them issue they are facing. And some of them have problems with their homes, and I spoke to with their various sponsors and changed to another home, and they are doing good. And some were facing challenges. They said they wanted to go back to Liberia because they are not used to this job, and which of course I got them in the process, and they went back. And which of course I can give you some of their names. So this is it. And being a Liberian in Oman, some people got my contact, and every time they give me the call, I come to their rescue and know their problem. And through some give some, I call it, I don't know, or some give some stories. They said they were banned, harassed, and other things. Some family member coming from the US and other things. Some say they were harassed sexually. What have you? So when the person spoke to me, I don't want to call name now. He gave me the story. He said the person was harassed sexually 2 times. So I said, are you sure of what you are saying? Then can I speak to the victim? When I spoke to the victim, the story that he gave me, it was different from what the person told me. So I said, this is a crime. So if you said that, and then they're having to take this person to a hospital, and it is false, it's going to be a bad issue. And we all are going to put ourselves into I got a situation that we will not easily get informed. He said, okay, disregard that. So I don't want to call the person name now, but when it comes to a focus point, I can call the person name. So a lot of Liberian girls, some of them tell me, Bode, they are not able to work. This is the first time, and they want to go back home.
What's the work? What work?
The work here is a domestic work, which is a house-made job, what you call for the house girl in Liberia.
Okay.
This is a house girl work, and most of them came to do this work. And some of them said back in Africa, they were being misled. I don't know, their agent told them they were going to work for the $2,000, some saying $1,000. They're going to have their own vehicle to take them to work here and there. A lot of different stories. And some of the story, I take my own time as a librarian. When I go and investigate, majority that I investigated was not true, and most of them changed their homes. They even came to the stand. Some say they saw a Liberian ballot in the dustbin. So I told them, what is the nationality? You people took a photo of it. They told me, said no, they did not take photo. So I'm starting to wonder, everybody in Oman with this situation is going on, family member within Liberia that know that their daughter is in Oman and they have never heard from them, why can't they say, oh, we have so and so person was missing in Oman? So I don't want to base on rumor on anything. Their family member from back home will tell us that such things happen in Oman. I'm not backing Omani to say I'm not a Omani, I am a Liberian.
Right.
So when situation happen, for me, I always like to investigate and hear from the both party.
Thank you. We'll get more into that. What are you doing in Oman, and what is your status?
Yeah, I have my resident. I work with Balad Ashabit, which is my friend. He's invited me into Oman. I've been here for 4 years. And I have my resident and I'm working with him. We have our office, legal office. I carry on various transaction work between various citizens that are stranded within the Middle East.
So what specifically do you do on a daily basis?
Yeah, like, on a daily basis, I work with him in his office as one of his assistant program manager on his businesses. So he involved into so many different link of businesses.
Like what? So like daybreak, you go to work. Tell me
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, what you do.
Yeah, daybreak, I go to work. So I'm working one side of the business line, I'm working on the construction line. Then the other side of his business, I'm working to settle some paperwork and do some translation between some different experts and other nationals.
Okay. So the construction work is you build houses or you fix the doors.
Yeah, they build houses and they do painting, maintenance, what have
So you cannot supervise them or you actually paint.
So I supervise
Okay.
the construction work.
And you also translate, meaning you can speak whatever language. What is the language again? You speak that to translate into English or what you do?
English, and sometimes with the high Korean, like some people they have a broken English, like they don't really understand the way the pronunciation and other nationals, like some or I cannot say this, like broken English. So I will interpret to him the real meaning, and sometimes some French nationals and other things, then I translate to do that later. I mean, local translation.
You speak their language, so you translating from English to their language, or you speak French.
So I don't speak the language from English to English. You know, the English some like when they're speaking Liberian English, people don't understand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much. I
think you can
really
call.
my goal is to really kind of understand
Yes,
exactly
yeah, I
what
was
you
saying
do.
no.
So let me bring in Mr. Haley, who too is I want to say got involved. So Mr. Haley, what do you know about this, and at what point did you become involved in the situation going on in Oman?
Well, I got involved after watching this girl live, Martina live on Facebook. I called her live, she brought me on, and I got interested in it after seeing some photos and videos. And I got interested in people, and since I have few connections, and the people who I work with as well, they against that, and also with my occupation as well as social worker, I suppose that I can take that on board and ensure that we help free our sisters. And that's how I discussed it with one of my business partner. He's one of the very famous guy in Australia as well. And I told him about this. He more concerned about him more right about Liberia. He been watching Liberian news. And so many times trying to do business in Liberia, but Liberian government is not accepting him yet. And so he said, Haley, I want to help. When he saw that video, he said, I want to help. Let's help those girls so that we can get it out, because this is against human rights, it's against human trafficking. We can do this to embarrass the Omani government, and we can work with the Liberian government. So that's how we got involved actually. But he don't want to mention his name. He's behind the scene because he's a big guy. He don't want his name to be mentioned. He behind the scene working, doing some underground works. So that's how I got involved, and we started raising funds. We said, but then we can start getting some girls out of Liberia, and sorry, out of Oman very soon. And it was hard. I said, okay. I reached to the Dubai counselor in Dubai, and I spoke with him. He said, yes, you guys can help in any way you guys want to help. They were just how we went in, we started helping. And
Mr. Weir, let's first talk about the condition. What are some of the things you heard about the girls that make you to get involved? We'll talk about the details later.
Yeah, well, these girls, and from the photos and also the phone calls, I went the group chat. From what I saw, it was horrible. It was abuse. And what they are going through personally is very, very horrible. So that's why it really touched me. I shed tears. I couldn't sleep for probably 2 days when I saw those videos and those photos from these girls, and they're crying every day for help. I have voice recording from the slave masters, or who they call madam or agents, and demanding money from them. Some of them working without no pay. So there are so many things going on that really touched me, that I think they should be brought up internationally, so that the world can know what is happening, and we can rescue our sister, and the government should intervene as soon as possible. That's what touched me.
And what are some of the conditions you're hearing specifically about those girls that touch you?
Like a girl who has been raped. Today she's on a flight going to Liberia. She was raped to her sponsor's house. When the sponsor left the house, 2 unknown men came to the house, tie her up and rape her, have sex with her, and beat her up, and also her 2 teeth got removed, everything, which of course I have the photos here of that. And that touched me as well. And also the girl who is crying and she's not walking at the same time working. I saw that, and I also saw a video where this Omanese took off his pants and showing his penis to these girls. Said he want to have 2 men sex, and I have the video here. And these are the things that touched me. And other girls, the other girl who was bleeding as well, and they demanding her to work. And other girl have a heart problem, which of course was sent back to Liberia. She was at the office, the agent office, was sent back to Liberia. The first girl who went back to Liberia, she had heart problem, we sent her back, and now she's in Liberia after some negotiation. So this is what we've been doing undercover. That's what touched us.
Thank you. This is one of the videos you sent me.
That's what they're doing now. They affect me. They affect me. They affect me. You see them? That's what they're doing now. They affect me. Then they box me. Then they box me. They're all they box me. You see them? Then they box me. Bye bye they box. Bye bye they knock them. It's the beginning all they knock. They all they knock.
What's happening in that video, Mr. Tue?
Well, from my understanding, because the housemate, as they say, housemate said she didn't want to work because she was not getting paid and she was not feeling well. Those people who she lived with started beating on her, and her friend was a Sierra Leone who recorded that video as well. The mom, the dad, the grandmom started beating on her. So why she don't want to work? She's very lazy. And she said, I'm sick. I don't want to work. And that's how they started beating on her. And this girl have to recall that.
Okay, thank you. Before I bring in Mr. C here, because I can see, let me go to you, Mr. Freeman, Mr. Ghoul. Do you know of any harsh condition like the video we play? Is that something that you see going on in Oman, or is it really true? These kind of things are happening to Liberians there that you know.
Look like I did not come across such a domestic violence like what you just played as beating Liberian, and I did not come across that actually. I just saw this video and he posted it. So, and this I got it person that was beating, some of the things we gave invitation to him to come over, and then the identical person that was beating, we should know the person, let this person be identified, and then whom this person is. Then we will know how to carry on investigation, whether this is a Liberian or not. So from this video, I can't really say if it is a Liberian or not. I've only seen this video today. I have now come across such.
Have you been able to verify any Liberian going through any bad condition in Oman? Or you don't know of anyone?
Like some of the conditions some Liberians that are interacted with, and they told me, they said that they don't able this job. The job is very difficult. And number one, the salary is discouraging. They don't like the salary. The salary is very little. And some say they even making 200. So those are the complaints I can receive. On those groups, like, I don't know. So those are the complaints I can receive from them. Then the majority of them I came, they get my contact. And as I told you, I don't know how they got this contact.
Right. But has any Liberian gone to Oman through you?
Yeah, I met there's some Liberian that came into Oman through me. Through me.
Girls, and they are working.
They are working.
And how their condition? How many?
They are roughly the one that came through me. They are mostly like when I'm mistaken, either 6 or 7 like that. And they are all doing good.
Okay, great. Mr. C, let me bring you in. I try to take over, eh?
No, Dennis, I'm being patient and I'm following.
Good.
Freeman is good to have you. How does one get to Oman from Liberia?
Okay. Getting to Oman, getting from Liberia to Oman, like in my case, some people contacted me, a technical person, I don't want to call name now, that he want his daughter to come and work. And he will live with me in Oman here. And he saw how people work into this country. So he talked to me and said, can you please talk to some of the offices for my daughter to come over to work? I said, no problem, I will assist. So number one, these girls will send, I call it their passport. After the passport with photos, from there, they're going to apply for them for the visa through the government when they are selected. When the government give the visa, and then this visa is written on it, domestic servant with all the address of the sponsor is written on this visa for 2 years. Domestic servant, stroke, I call it housemaid.
Housemaid.
That's what written on the visa with the full address of the sponsor names.
You talk about pictures. Why you need pictures of the girls?
Or they need pictures. They need pictures to know the person they are trying to hire. So they want to see, the person.
They want to know whether the person is in good condition.
They want to see the person. Yes,
okay.
To look at the person, appearance and other things from head to toes.
What are the requirements to be a domestic servant?
Okay, the requirement, you should know how to cook, you should know how to clean, and some will tell you you should know how to do babysitting.
Is this the only job in Oman that is available for any immigrant in there to work? Is
Oh,
that the only?
they have so many jobs in Oman.
Mhm,
They have some job for airline ticketing.
mhm,
They have some job for cleaning, like a
mhm.
cleaner job, and they have some job like let me see, they have cleaning. All depend on they have high profile job.
Okay. So, in your opinion, Mr. Gold, is Oman a good place for Liberians to move to make a living?
In my opinion,
Mhm.
Oman is a good area, as I'm seeing.
And you think that is better than Liberia when it comes to work?
Sure. Because they have some Liberian boys here, they are working in Oman too.
Oh, okay. So Liberian boys are there too. So these boys that are there, you have not heard about any of them complaining about any abuse, any bad treatment, complaining about pay, because Mr. Tuawiaya said some of the people have complained that they've been underpaid, or I mean working without pay. What have you heard from any of those men, Liberian men there?
Look like the other guy that enter Itaway,
Mm-hmm.
he said he was okay,
Mm-hmm.
and he's working. I don't know how he got my number. So we talked about some week. Then after then, I did not hear from him.
Mm-hmm.
Then some other guys too, they text me.
Mm-hmm.
Say, oh man, this, that, and I met with some of them before.
The country, Oman, you are there because many Liberians, myself, just hearing about this country, to be honest, the people of Oman, are they friendly people? Do they treat people differently because they look different or they come from different country? Do you know, you yourself, have you had any personal experience like that?
No, I've never experienced this kind of thing that you call segregation, because sometimes when people see they get a lot of black in this country, so when they see you, they see me, they will not just discriminate, to say there will not be a discrimination among people because they have black and they have people that is more darker than you and myself in this country. So the only the only differences that you will know that this person is a Omani when he wears this dress code. Even when I wear that dress code, you consider me to be Omani. So you will not know whether I'm different.
You talk about a gentleman who you're working with, and according to you, he got a lot of connections, and he has a business, and this business is not involved into one line of work. There's construction and something else, probably related to immigration. What do you know about this guy? Have you questioned anything about him that is suspicious?
No,
Are you sure he's a good man and there's nothing questionable that he's doing?
he's very good, and he's my stranger father. It's okay, and we started knowing each other from a very long time. Or even in Qatar before entering into Oman.
What you do? Do you care to tell me this person's nationality?
He's a Omani.
Omanian.
He's a Omani.
And has there not been any report, any complaint from the government against this person?
From Oman government or from which government?
Any government?
No. I don't hear any complaint against him yet.
All right, thank you. Ambassador Haley talk about these girls reportedly are being raped. He talked about one of them being beaten. So we're talking about violence against Liberians in that place. When Dana asked you earlier, you said, well, you have not heard, you have not seen any of these things. So are you suggesting that these people might be lying?
No, I don't want to come to that suggestion. You ask me personally, I have seen it. Yeah. I'm not saying he's lying, or I'm not saying it did not happen. I'm saying I have never gone through investigation to see if this happened or not. So I just don't want to conclude.
From what I'm hearing from you, you are not the only Liberian in Oman. So talk to me, why you think you are the one they are accusing of being involved in this human trafficking? Why you think people are saying that and accusing you?
Hello?
Yeah. Did you get my question?
Please repeat.
I said you are not the only Liberian man in Oman. You said there are other men there too working. So I'm asking you, why are you the only one being accused of being involved with human trafficking?
What I want to say, I think while I was being involved and some people did not investigate, is that you should ask them how come Freeman was involved. So while I begin to be involved into it, discussion go to the accuser, and then how this Freeman been involved. So I want to believe where I don't know the accusation came about is through my relationship with those girls on the ground.
Okay, Mr. Freeman, Mr.
Yeah.
Ghoul, you reach out to me that you're being accused by many talk show hosts and people on the internet. Your picture was going around, so you wanted to clear the air. So look in the camera now and tell me and the people watching us your involvement with human trafficking. If you are involved or not, and why should people why they carrying your name around, has Ansony asked.
Yes, this is what I'm saying. I'm not involved into human trafficking, as they say. I'm not involved into human trafficking.
There are some Liberians, the girls that are here. One of them, do you know Love? Person who here has Love Telewanyan. She lives in Oman. Do you know that person?
Who?
Do you know there are people on this live now who live in Oman? Some of the girls are on the live. Like this one is saying, stop lying, we know you and all that. There are a lot of people here saying, do you know any of these people that are on the live right now?
So put them out and call anyone their names because there are many people here. Just put them on, let it come live. There are many.
Okay. You also gave me the name of Ya Miaka, and I spoke with her. Do you have other girls as domestic servants in Oman who can testify that they are living their living condition is okay?
Yeah, I think I gave you some girls. I mean, some girls going to add you, and you put them on live, and some of them they're going to text you personally. But yeah, now some of them you put them on, and then when they come, they're going to testify. As I told you, most of those people going to inbox you.
Right. One of them is 1 minute. One of them, Edna Sania, he said, we are in-house work from morning to night. We cannot get out of Oman. So first,
yeah, this person I don't know. As I tell you, I
okay.
don't know this person. Put her on live.
Yeah.
I don't know this person.
What
I
are the
don't know
names?
those girls that you talk about into
Sure.
Oman. I don't know how they got into Oman.
All right, I will bring on Mr. Weah, but tell me the names of the 7 girls that you took into Oman and where are they now?
Hello?
Yes, I said
You gotta use those girls.
what are the names of those 7 girls that you took to Oman and how are they doing now?
I tell you, I don't want to give anybody name. Anyone who is involved, they're going to inbox you and you ask them.
No, I'm not talking about the girls that are suffering. I'm talking about the girls that you took to Oman. You say all of them are doing good. Can you call their names so we can hear them and talk to them?
No. They just want to inbox you, as I said. So most of them, they say they want to inbox you directly.
Okay.
So, and those who say that I'm lying, just put them on.
No, I don't want to put. I want to bring your own girls, the 7 girls. If you could call their names because they have families too in Liberia, then they can attest. But
what I'm saying, listen now,
for
my side, they have family in Liberia, and I'm here, and none of them family have ever complained to me, or they have never complained. So as I'm telling you, so those girls, they're going to inbox you. As you see, some of them they have started inboxing you.
One of them inboxed me. I just wanted to know their name so that people too watching can say, oh, that's my sister there. She's not suffering. But if you can call their name, that's fine. Mr. Weir.
Yes. Well, I would like to ask our brother Freeman.
Yeah.
Where is Lapu and Esther right now?
Okay. Thank you for your question.
Like you brought Lapu to Oman. Where is Lapu and Esther right now?
Okay. Lapu and Esther. I don't know anything about Esther. I don't know who brought Esther into this country, which is Oman. Get me? Lapu, those who are abroad that were having problems. I think you heard about Lapu. Lapu, I visited the home of Lapu. At the meantime, when I was in the home, you communicated with Lapu. Lapu went into this home. I asked Lapu. Lapu told me she was okay, everything was fine with her. So when I visited Lapu, I even saw some video. People saying Lapu was bleeding. All these ones they were saying, I saw Lapu, what is your problem? Are you sick? She said, I'm feeling pain on my heart. So I saw, okay, what is the way out? She said, actually, I don't want to be here. I spoke with my uncle, and he said he want me to go back. And at that time, you and Lapu, you went through your negotiation. I don't know how you got through the negotiation with Lapu. And now stayed on, you called me on the scene. And you were there, we discussed with Lapu. And Lapu showed me the pills that they gave her and other things. She said she don't eat it, she get a heart attack and said, okay, Lapu, you have to go to the hospital. Lapu said she don't want to go to hospital 2 times. So she said, okay, I want to go back to this office, in which of course you are aware of Lapu is. And she had to be flown back to Liberia. And you came, you said you're going to help to give, I don't know, sum of 200 riyal to fly Lapu up. And I was there, you say, okay, Lapu should be there until the time. And what I observed, like a girl who came, she left. Those groups is like people, like from my side, inciting those children. Lapu and myself communicated every time. And the other girl and myself, we communicated. So it's like people inciting them to create some story. Because other girl that I know, they came with the same feeling. They said she was naked herself. She started to bleed.
Yeah.
And she was like she vomited. Other things.
I'm not cutting you out. My question is this: where is Lapu right now? And
Lapu is at the office, which of course you are aware.
At the office, which office? Because that is Lapu here in the room here, locked up for 4 days, no food. Lapu online, she can talk. She locked up for 4 days. She have not been seen outside for 4 days. Because
Mr. Freeman, is that Lapu?
Because Yusu asking for money, demanding money, that we should give money before he released Lapu. And 2 girls in this room right now, they have not eaten since day. Yusu said they should drink from the bathroom.
All people in that room, they have everything. And I call Yusuf regarding this Lapu.
The 2 girls locked up in this place.
Yeah.
They are locked up in this place.
Let's talk to Lapu or Hele.
Okay, Lapu, can you talk, please?
Lapu, can you hear us?
Yeah, hello?
Yes, yeah, we can hear you. So, Lapu, please talk to us right now. Where are you and what conditions are you facing right now?
Yes, I'm not well.
Okay.
I went to wash a bathroom, I sleep, I put on. My back pain hurting me, and I start bleeding. I call from there. The one the old man said, she said, I receiving. How you be receiving a die and then complain my back she do? So there's no way I call from the lady. They get to hospital. I said, yeah, they came to hospital. But they gave me injection and medicine. But see, I take one tablet. I can bring the tablet, you see it. Only one I think my chest is hurting me. So I said, I'm not doing. And before then, I was to certain hospital when I came first to Freeman. When I came, I went there for 4 months, 14 days. I get a recording everything here. Feeding animal, washing car, watering garden, cleaning all, cooking, washing. And the people benefit, pressing me. And I decided to say, I don't ever appoint. Then they say, tell them that they take you to the office. They take me to the office and came. I said, I'm not able to work. Because I have money, then I be dying. So I want to go back. He said, right now, you have to pay, you work someone will get level to pay a wage. And before then, the men are making a part of Freeman clients, a pastor question. I asked him, said, if you want to go back to the because when I came to see me, I was complaining. He said, if you want to go back to the only ticket, you can buy a ticket. I will not know if especially they stay were there. So since I say I don't want to work, they bring me to the office, and what to make him talk, they say I should go back to different hospital. I went there, I get a problem, I sick. So when I have I get in contact with this man. I say, I beg me, I'm dying. There is no help because the people requesting for their money. I need for you to get me.
So right now you lock up in a room.
They take me to the police station. The police person will go to the wall. No, going to the wall. I call over Freeman. I said, over Freeman, they're taking him to the wall. And I don't know the place. I start crying. He said, don't cry up. Before wishing, did you all the things for in your food? Because it's everything. When the police over your food, when they see how we getting people from Oman, they'll be grabbing. I said, don't grab it. So I did no, you up and open. I don't know more open. So I did all for him and put on which I start crying. When I now go to the police station before number 2, and I almost saying the people language. I start crying on the way. I start crying. I said that they are making save my life. I don't care, man. I will give you money to move from here. Freeman not tell me that, oh, can you pay expensive? I even call the woman and make her cry. I said, Mora, not ever. Freeman not tell me that we can't pay expensive. I say, yeah, because people worry. So people go by can have to pay expensive. I said, but I don't get money. So the man to me and put me in the horse. Before then, I got Freeman and went to the horse. I go ahead and ask him, said, do you know the guy? Say, yeah, no. Lapu kin I think Lapu kin chuvu. But say Lapu facing the story in the office should pay 1,000. So over here, they start talking to him because of my health. I want to be free. He say, I will able to get you 300 Oman. We are wish 750. They say, but then pay over here, will get you 200 Oman. We are wish $500. Then we take a salary for it. But after they are not eating a sick, and when sick, the people force you to work. So I decided I'm not able. I go over here, I say, I'm not able to work. Right done.
Thank you.
I want to take back to the office. Working at that. He said, okay, that's
Lapu?
now try and go to me no more your own chance. So I go for me.
Lapu.
I take you back.
Lapu is speaking to you.
Lapu, we want to know, since you started working, has there been any time they didn't pay you for the work you've done?
I cannot lie. They used to pay me 90 every and before coming, all the purchase, all the documents I purchased, I credit money. I even pay agent fee to the mail. I lend me to Freeman, which is $200 US. They say you have to put in the passport to send it. I will not get money. Now I start speaking my brother in jail, but I see money business. My mind cried every day. I tell why any. So my mom went and paid the postman's wanting to get my antenna. For them to free
So where are you? Okay.
I'm in the office right now. Say I enter in the office. They don't put me outside because they say they want their money. I'm in the office right now. They let it rest the girl. No or nothing. Say the girl will not open it. Will not open it. Let it rest here. Send it by because nothing there to cook it with it.
Mr. Freeman, do you know Lapu and the thing Lapu explaining? Is it true? Do you know about that?
Yeah, when I got to know about Lapu, I got an issue. When Lapu went to this home, I asked Lapu, I said, Lapu, how are you? He said, then he said, oh, Freeman, I'm okay. I'm okay with this home. Those people, they are good. This family, I good. They are fine with me. I said, okay, you are certified with this home to be there. Lapu told me, say, yes, I'm okay with this home. So after a sudden, Lapu called me. She said, oh, there's a girl. I went back. She said that I should pay. I got it 3,000. I said, but what happened? What brought about this? He said, oh, I'm not okay. I said, okay, since that is the case, you're not okay, I will come and see your condition. She said, I have spoke to my uncle. My uncle said he will help me out. So I want to go. So I said, oh, but Lapu, what is the problem? Is there been any problem? I'm on the ground. Why can't you tell me? She said, no, I was okay, but I just want to go. I'm not okay. I said, okay, I will come and see you. But she said that I spoke to my uncle. My uncle said he's going to pay my ticket for me to fly back home. And we even talked, he said he's going to give me, to pay my way to clear me back to Liberia.
Mr.
Very
Ghoul,
day when I went there,
Mr.
you see
Ghoul,
Lapu.
Mr. Ghoul, do you know that
Yeah.
right now Lapu is locked up in the office and she got no food? Do you know that?
According to this Yusuf, Lapu is not alone in this. They have other people that came
Right.
through Yusuf. I seen this morning. He said, I carry food.
Let's just talk about Lapu. Right now, you brought Lapu. Do you know that right now Lapu is suffering? And what help are you giving her in this situation?
I told this man to give Lapu food, and this man bought Lapu food and gave it to her today. I called the Yusuf man.
I rest of no or nothing there, and I you get appetite because my chest setting. I guess
So me
whenever
give
when I
Lapu
was
And Freeman, hold on, Lapu. Freeman, I want to know, is it that are you getting commission on these girls when they work and they take it? Do you get a cut?
I don't have anything on those girls' salary. They work, they take their money directly with them.
Okay. Here, Catherine saying, say whenever our bosses are around and make a call, they can force us to say we are okay. So right now, you told somebody to give Lapu food. So why can't you go there to make sure that Lapu is okay, since that's your Liberian sister and that you brought her?
Well, it is today. I never visited Lapu. The day we reached Lapu, I think that yesterday she went to the office. Yesterday, she was in the home with the woman. After the day yesterday, when she was to go to hospital, she said she cannot make it at all. Okay, you have to go and be there.
Are you going to continue with this, giving these kind of complaints and accusations that coming? Like that Lapu now is complaining about the conditions she's facing. Is this something you're going to continue doing? Because maybe as you continue, people will continue to complain. Are you going to continue doing this? You're being accused of human trafficking. I know you deny that.
Bishop, I'm not. So
what do you
answer my question? Are you going to continue bringing people to Oman when some of them?
I'm not bringing anyone into Oman. I'm not bringing anyone into Oman.
Not anymore.
I'm not bringing anybody into Oman.
And why you are stopping? Because you said you brought 7 person or 7 person came through you.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yes, because I hear some people are complaining, and some people you need to store your name back home. It's a lot of people calling you about me.
Thank you. Dennis, let's talk to Lapu again.
Before you go to Lapu, there's 7 girls you brought. What make you to bring them? Is it something you getting from out of that? Why you brought 7 girls?
Nothing.
What is your incentive?
Somebody memoir that asked me to assist them to come.
All right, Mr. Freeman, let's go back to let's go back to you and Lapu.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, Lapu, look friend on the phone.
All right. And what's her name?
Esther.
Okay.
Esther, you online, please.
Esther, you there? Esther, who brought you, or through whom did you get to Oman?
I guess through Oman, but again, name for Princess Samuel.
Okay. And is she in Oman there too?
She in Oman here.
Okay. Are you in contact with her?
So I contact with her some days, but some days she don't answer my call at all. Especially the few days I in critical condition. It's not easy. She don't been picking my call. I've been crying on my legs there. It's not easy. Since we enter in the office, no food. So they make it 4 days. We can't eat. could lack of. We can go anywhere. We can
And are you still working?
I'm not working. I desire not to work because of my condition.
All
Do
right.
you know Uncle Freeman too? Do you know Freeman and have you spoken with him?
Yes, I have to explain how I got to know him.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah, because I was to my friend's sponsor house, I was facing the problem. So I got sick. They took me to the hospital, but no way. So I come back to the office. They was scary. They bring me to the office. But still, the major forced me, I should go back to work. I should start to work.
Who
So
forced you?
I just come in. The office man went in the office here. So I went back to work to different sponsor again. They reset me. I went to different sponsor. But still, I was still complaining on the legs, continue hurting me. So I said, but I said that you take me to the office. The sponsor said, she can take me to the office. She has to take me to hospital. I said, but this, it is romantic. I have to go back to my country for some leave and, to take care of my foot. But she said, no, she insists that I should go to Boom Doctor. She don't want to release me. So I said to that night, I enter in the room, I locked door behind me. So I got through one friend, which is Fatu. Fatu said, but one man in a place here can help people to go back home. I said, but who is that man? So she said that Freeman. I said, okay, but please help me with his full name so I can contact with him. I won't go back. I got contact with him now. We start chatting. I said, it's me, your friend, I know, Princess Samuel, because Princess Samuel too said that Freeman bring her in this country. So she do just holding on now. She holding us here. So I said, Freeman, it's not easy. I want to go back. Please help your sister. She said, okay. So Freeman said, okay, thanks, I will help you. Try. If you not already, sit down. So long as you say you not want to work, don't work. I said, okay. But when I may attend, the people will come with force. If people will come with force, they will tell me another word. So I said, but then enough is enough. So they won't pass. Coming in. So I said that day, I not come outside to work. They can't knock my door. And then when I wake up, I came out. After I managed to come out, now the people say, okay, since I will go to hospital. They take me to 2 different hospitals. When I go, I can bother with 2 African people there. So I can sit down with them and explain. When I explain, they can understand me. They can understand me. So I said, okay, I come in call Freeman, so I can tell Freeman to take me back. I come to the office last night now. The man telling me, say, I should go back to work. In fact, he come and call police for me. I said, well, call police. If he can kill me, I said, no problem. So I got touch with Sis Martina. I and Sis Martina were talking last night. Sis Martina said, she not going back. She not already. Not see how full looking. She not going back. But the man still shouting, standing on me. He said, you will beat on me. If I come and call police on me. I said, but I'm call the police. The police now, he called our Freeman. He called. So he called him, he called Freeman now. Freeman start talking. I said, but I know the person was speaking. So I said, I call a full name. I said, Freeman girl speaking. He said, who are you? I said, Esther Blama. So he said, but what do you go do there? Try go back to work. And you must listen to that people and anything they say. When they take you to hospital, I said they take me to hospital, but I want treatment yet. I won't go back.
Okay. Stop there. Let me bring Freeman in because Freeman, they say they call you there as police.
Yes, I called him first. The man called me. He said, he gave me the call. He said, speak to Freeman. is one of your Liberian. So this Lapu is extra girl. So I don't know what's the conversation they had there. So he says, speak to Freeman. So when this girl on the phone, I say, that's me, Freeman. That's me, Freeman. She said, yeah, I copy it. I understand. So I asked her, what is the problem? She told me that, she have a problem with the name. She don't want to work. I said, okay, but if that is the case, explain to the man. And I talked to her between God and man. I told her again, saying you have that problem, don't worry. Everything going to be settled. So she said, I don't want to be in the office. I want to go to be with my sponsor until my uncle can send my ticket for me to fly out.
When it says sponsor, what is this sponsor?
Who?
When you say
the person the person you are working, I got it true now.
When you say true, the person they're working for, that's the sponsor?
Yeah, which is the boss lady and the boss lady.
Right. So why the name sponsor? That's the person you're working for. So what is that sponsor? What does it mean? Some people call them slave master.
I don't know about that.
All right. You told me when I asked you about the 7 girls you brought, you said they were all okay. But now Lapu is one of the 7 and she's not okay. Did you not tell me the truth?
Hello?
You said you brought 7 girls, and when I asked you how they're doing, you said all the 7 girls were okay. But now Lapu is one of those 7 girls and she's not okay. Did you forgot about Lapu when you were thinking about the 7 girls?
No, so Lapu issue were already discussed for her to be flown back. And I spoke.
But I asked you about the 7 girls. You said they were fine until we have brought about Lapu before you. But anyway,
I didn't forget about Lapu.
Where are the rest of the girls? How are they doing? So let me ask you again. Besides Lapu, the other girls, can you call their names and how are they doing now? Where are they?
They're doing fine. And as I told you, they're going to inbox you one by one.
Mr.
So
Go ahead.
Sorry. So what about who brought Charlotte?
Who they got Charlotte?
The girl who they gave the injection and she cannot walk. She paralyzed, still walking. And she's still working. She said that you brought her, I think.
Oh, Shadow. I don't know Shadow. So why would you say I brought her? I don't know Shadow.
Okay. So, Freeman, may I ask, according to the girl we just spoke to, she said they are forcing her to work. So I'm just curious here. This is somebody who is saying, hey, I'm sick, I can't work, but the one you call sponsor are like forcing the girls to work. My question is, if the agency that you work for is not getting money when they work, why force them to work?
Who are you speaking on them?
I'm asking you. She said they're forcing her to work. And when she said they're forcing her, that means they want you call sponsor. Why are they forcing her to work when your agency is not going to get any benefit when they work?
Which one of them they are forcing to work? Those who are in the office, they are not waiting to work and they are in that office. Like Lapu, until they can depart.
Yeah, but I know to my understanding that the reason they're not willing to work because these girls, they are sick. Someone can tell you I'm sick, they say you're too lazy to go work, you know, and some of them they have been maltreated, what they told me, and then they threw the videos and photos. Some of them cannot even eat as well. They will beat them up. And on the phone, I have listened to some of the sponsor scream at them. You know, as soon as they get it, hi, using that kind of very violent voices. I've been hearing that a lot. And sorry, one girl calling me. This is Charlotte. She's on the phone right now.
I don't know Charlotte.
There's the girl on the phone right now. She want to talk. She just called. This girl on the video.
And what you see on the screen there is one of the girls working?
Yeah, she's the one here. She's online. She want to talk as well.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Charlotte, you can speak. The people listening to you. Hello? Hello? Okay.
Hello.
Yeah, they are listening to you. She's the one working there.
Okay, like I said, thank you again thank you for what all you have been doing for us here. It's not an easy thing in this place. It's not easy. We are here, we're going through a lot, especially me. I was the one who did a video and said, I got sick, mom. Was just took me to the hospital. Said they were taking me for treatment. Which of course I've been crying behind them for over a month. I'm not well sick and in treatment. And this day she decided to take me to the hospital. When we got there, she told me to wait for her in the car, which I did. Her son and myself, she went in the hospital, spent about 15 minutes there. She came out and told us to go eat. So she and myself went inside. We met the doctor. The doctor asked me what was happening to me. And I explained to her because it was a lady. So she told me it was normal. I was not used to the work as the reason. I said I was feeling pain. I was sick. So I said, no, it's not about the work. The work is high. And doing this kind of a work, just one person taking care of a bedroom house. You have to wash that house every day, mopping the floor upstairs, downstairs, 9 bathroom, 4 living room, kitchen, doing all of those works. So I told her I was not able, I was sick. And then she said she was going to give me some pain medicine that was going to kill the pain. So I said, okay, later they sent us in the injection room where they gave me 2 different injections. One was on my right butt, one was on my hand as strip. But the one that was given to me on my butt, when I came home after like few days, I started to feel the whole place was normal. I couldn't feel anything there at first. So I was like, since I took this injection, what just what's happening? After a week, I started to feel the thing where they gave me the injection, and I started to go there. So I started using ice because I didn't have anything. I needed to take to use them. So I started to use the ice. But then it was like getting worse. It made not even was sure. Started to get worse. And from that day, my whole leg started to hurt. So I was like, well, why is it that I took injection? My leg is now hurting. From that day till present, I'm not able to walk on my leg. I'm not able to walk on my leg. When I told them, I told them I was sick and needed treatment. They took me to the hospital. So I don't know. They don't know what else I want. There is nothing they can do for me. I thought the office were going to be a help to me, the patient at the office. When I called them, they took me at the office. They said there was nothing they could do. Nothing they would do. They would find another person to buy me. Which of course they did. They sold me to another person who I'm with personally working for again. The position that I found myself still working for them. So last year, seeing somebody in that kind of a position and the person is still working, they don't care. They just don't care. It was just recent time when my agent called me from that USA and spoke his name, or in fact, he called the agent here and he told my bosses to take me to the hospital. So when they told me, I said, no, I was not going to any hospital. They said, why? I said, because I got this problem from the hospital. So taking me to hospital is going to get worse. The only thing you people can do for me is to send me back to my country. I want to go. They told me, no. If I want to go home, I should pay the off. I should pay the money that is spent for me. And I asked, I said, how much is the money? They Say I should pay $1,500 US. I will go back home. So I said, now the one that I said $500 is in it. I said, no, Mama, you said yes. I said, but I did not sign any contract with anybody. I was sold. I don't even know that this is the work that I was coming here to do. I was listening to me. So now almost about that, even and start doing housemaid job. Say to buy me, I should pay money. I don't have that. And they told me, since you don't have the money, then you work for 2 years.
Thank you.
2 years.
Thank you. And Mr. Freeman also, or Freeman, Mr. Ghoul, Freeman Ghoul also gave me the number for Ya Miyaka. Ya told me that everything is different from people to people. So for Ya, she sent me her picture. She said, look at my pictures. Ya did not come through Freeman. Ya says she's enjoying. I mean, things are okay compared to Liberia. Ya told me that in Liberia she was making $60 working at hospital, but over there they started her with like the equivalent of $200, and now she's making $250. And she's sending me these pictures to tell that in Oman she is having a good time. These are her pictures. Yeah, Miyaka. She said I should follow her on Facebook. She's doing well. She said the only place when she was suffering that was Liberia, and she said, as you can see from this picture, and also this picture, these are my Liberia pictures. I was suffering in my own country. In Oman, I am doing well. Not all the conditions, not everybody facing the bad condition. For Miyaka, she said she's doing okay. Freeman, I don't want to. We don't want to say that everybody there is suffering, but to tell me, so Ya called me based on. Did you bring Ya in the country too?
No,
Did you take Ya to Oman?
No.
Okay. Ya told me that she came through a friend. She did not come through you, and now she's doing well. And but my question to you is: in every situation, there are people who will be wicked, and there are people who will be good. You are telling me, as far as your knowledge is concerned, there is no Liberian girl who is suffering. The people are making up the story, as you said earlier, to incite. There are people who are inciting those girls. As of today, you don't know of any girl who is going through the harsh conditions that Mr. Weah is describing.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, you asked me. I said for the girls, I know.
Yeah.
They all doing okay.
But there are girls calling you complaining, so how can you say they are all doing okay?
No, the one I know, the one that I know, that came through me, and some other girls, they are okay. And some, as I told you, they are not okay. They complain to me that I don't know how they got here.
Right. What can you do to help?
So like as I told you before, some of them I helped them in the process. I was not okay and got them and then went back home, which is like Europe. And the next person, while we talk with the brother from Australia, he complained that he was going to send her ticket for her to fly out, which is Lapu. And he was present in the home Lapu was in. He was there when I was with the sponsor, which is the old lady Lapu is working with. We did a video call.
Can we call them master instead of sponsor because they are working for them?
When they call them boss, they call them madam.
Okay.
They call them, she's an elderly, she's an old woman.
Okay. A boss.
With an old lady.
Okay.
Freeman.
So right, Haley is helping. When Haley gets some money, can we send help through you? If people send help through you to those girls, will you be able to give that help?
I don't want to receive anybody cash for me to be blackmailed. So anybody through the negotiation, they know how to handle their cash issue. When it comes to other assistance,
Freeman
can be involved into it.
Your friend I spoke with, is he there with you when we spoke earlier? Is anybody from Oman in the room there with you that If it is possible, can you bring them on camera?
No, it's not around. It's not around.
If they don't want to be seen, there's a way we can tell you they will not be on the camera, but we'll be able to hear them. Can you do that?
Which one of them are you talking about?
Any of them who is available and they don't want to come on video for people to see them, we can tell you what to do with your camera there, and they will not see them, but we'll be able to hear them.
It's not around.
Okay. Then I also want to know from you, I mean, what is your reason of refusing to call their names? If you have done this good by helping them to get to Oman to have work, to better their lives, this is something good you are doing, and you're saying you're not going to call their names. So I'm just curious, why makes a reason for which you don't want to call their names?
Listen, I don't want to say it should be like Freeman forcing war into mine mouth to say, oh, I'm okay, forcing me to say I'm okay, which of course I'm not okay. This is what I gave focus on Liberia. Contact them so they can text you people, and then for them you can ask. The guy will be like, oh, when I do so, then I'm forcing them to say they are okay. That's my only reason. I think I gave you some number, and some of them they're saying they're trying to add you.
Okay.
So,
yes.
Yeah, with the and sorry for interrupting.
No, go ahead.
And I also have this girl on the phone who want to talk to Martina, who doing the work in Liberia, who working along with me, because I don't want to lay her out. You know, be transparent in talking. She's working with one of the girls in Liberia. She's on the phone as well. But what happened is this Freeman and co-host. When I saw this girl photo that she just sent, photo does not actually show this person is not going through these things. I can go and take a decent photo and post it in social media, or photos. I can go and do my makeup and do a photo and put it up. And we don't know what she's going through on the photo she sent. And photo cannot really defend anything that this my photo from Liberia, see how I'm looking right now, see how things looking with me. I'm happy, I'm this one. That cannot actually people taking very nice photo, but they are living in poverty. They are scanning, they are going through. You'll see husband and wife will take photo, look beautiful on the end. They are domestic violence in the house. They are going through a lot. So photo does not actually represent, oh yeah, I can't come online, but it's like I'm living happy life, I'm living this one. Yeah, what job are you doing? We want to know more details. You can just send a photo. So with that kind of,
if I may, Halle, are you done with what you were saying?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I want to bring our attention to this video again.
Yeah.
Which is this one. So Halle, that is who there?
That is Charlotte.
Charlotte.
Who talking. Yeah.
Yes, that is Charlotte there. Now she's not well, and she's still cleaning. Her leg is hurting, I believe. I think you said from the injection she received. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. All right. And I think Freeman, you're seeing how she's struggling to get around. And according to her, the house is about, I believe, 7 or 8 bedrooms, she said, 4 living rooms, and about, I think she said about 5 bathrooms. She's cleaning. I mean, this is every day she got to scrub just about every floor. Now, you said you didn't bring her. I'm just curious, and let me remove this so that everybody can see us. Seeing that your Liberian sister is going through this condition, what goes through your mind for Freeman?
Look, like I said, like what you just showed, and I'm seeing that she's going through a tough time. That is not okay with her. And she says she wants to go back. It would be better she been out of this country and go. Like other girls, as I told you, I helped them in the process to get back home.
Do you pity her condition, Freeman?
Sure, I pity her condition.
But they are demanding money. 1,500. Expensive.
Yeah, this is what we gave you the invitation to come on the ground. We talked. You said you don't want to come on the ground, and at the end of the day,
And Halle, the amount they are demanding is say money that has to be paid to them before they can allow her to go to Liberia.
Yes, the money have to be paid to them. They say they want to expense it so that before they can release her passport, then we can buy her ticket to go to Liberia.
So are they holding her passport as we speak?
Yes, they hold all the girls' passports.
So
All the girls are
all right, the expenses they're talking about is the total money they have to spend to transport the girl to Oman. Is that what it is?
That's the money they pay to the agents, I think, in Liberia, and also the girls was not aware because some of the girl, as Alana said, they give some money to the agent in Liberia too as well. And so these people said they pay money to the agent to buy them. They said they buy them.
All right,
that's what
that is significant. Let me come to you, Freeman. Is that true that whatever agency that's in this business, I think you are with one, do you send your middleman or your contact person in Liberia money to underwrite the cost of transportation, getting the necessary documentation for those girls to be transported to Oman or to travel to Oman? Is that what happened?
The best of my knowledge, I don't have any agent in Liberia for that, so I don't know about other people.
So your case is different.
I don't know about other people, sir.
Okay, so Hele,
yeah,
go ahead, Dennis.
Mr. C, let me bring one of Navita is in Oman too. She's on the line.
Okay.
Our time is fast spent, so we want to hear from Navita quickly. Navita,
Yeah.
please call your name again and tell us how you're doing.
Yes, Navita Horace. I'm okay. I'm in Oman 1 year, 3 months now.
Okay. And you're working as a housemaid? You came through Mr. Freeman.
Yes. I'm okay. As I'm speaking, I think about losing my house and to go back home next year, be February or March, because my visa will be expiring February. I wanted to expire because I'm a man. So me to expire for going back fast. You don't go back April, but I want to go back February because my visa. Okay, things is all right because I know horse get away. The horse get away is hard for other people. It's hard, yes. It is the thing where we are doing it like job, we're taking a bill, we're going to interrupt our ancestors, children, poison children to come wait for us. And the thing where these people in Oman are human beings, just all the guy feeding. Yeah. So I'm going through this because
So now is there, but there are other people that are suffering. Is that true?
Yes. Other people are suffering, but they are in Muscat.
Okay.
They are in Muscat going through the struggle bus.
And where are you?
I'm in my room personally. I'm in my room personally. I'm talking with you. So.
Okay.
On my Facebook page, you see my picture, you see my person photo. I'm okay. That my Filipino sister who can spend on me. My madam, daughter, on the hospital.
Okay. So is it true that they are ill treating other Liberian girls or that lie?
On all type of people.
Okay.
Yeah, they get in Liberia, some will go on Facebook and see job people might just click on there because they want to travel and other things. And when you travel in Liberia to come in another country, you have to come put.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Let me take a
Excuse me. Can you ask her where's her passport?
Okay. Where is your passport?
Okay.
Do you have your passport?
Personally, my passport was madam because the person I used to come Oman first, my boyfriend told me, he said that they used to see the money and run away. So they keep my passport, but I got my resident permit.
Okay.
I got my card in my bed. I can tell where anyway, Oman, I'm going to the bank, I'm going anywhere. I got my resident permit, my forward now as I'm speaking.
Thank you. We'll have time because the show is fast spent. We'll have time to speak to you more, but thank you very much for calling.
I'm sorry.
All right.
Sorry, host. Martina want to say something. You know, she just called me. She want to say something. You know, she was the one who got involved into this.
All right.
So
go ahead.
Okay, Martina, you live.
Hello, Mr. Weeks, and your co-host.
Mr. Dennis.
Oh, Mr. Dennis. Hello?
Yeah, listen.
Hey, Martina, this is Ansony and Dennis. Thanks for joining us in Liberia. I see that you have been involved with this issue in which Mr. Freeman is being accused of human trafficking. So what facts do you have in addition to what the girls have complained about linking Freeman?
Okay. First, Mr. Weiss, I want to address the lady that just called just now on the show. Next time, if you guys want to bring her on the show, this is just a recommendation. I want her to show you her photo in Liberia when she was in Liberia, and let her show you her present photo in Oman. Most of these children, they have turned to old lady in our country because of the hardship. When these children show their picture to you in Liberia and show you that Oman picture, you will not believe the person you see in the photo from Liberia is the person in Oman. And I want to say this, Freeman is a part of the people who carry on the human trafficking in Liberia.
How do you know that?
They want, just because Freeman ate a little girl money, Susan Kawe and Leona was to come together. Sergi raised money on the show. And I, Susan, who should I send your money to? Freeman came like he was helping Susan. And Susan said, send it to Freeman because he will call the girl all the time. When they send that money, her agent requested for $1,000 US. Sergi sent the money for $1,500. When Sergi sent the money to Freeman, Freeman went and paid $700.
Listen to the co-host. Listen to the co-host, please.
Yeah, just hold on. We have quickly. So that we want to can you say something?
Yeah, I think somebody make a comment saying that I should call live for them to see me. If I'm enjoying Oman, that's what make me to call.
Okay.
I will not lie on myself. I have my 3 beautiful children in Liberia. And I think Oman, if I'm suffering, I will tell people that I'm suffering. I call for rescue, but I'm not suffering. I keep saying it. I'm better in Oman since I entered Oman. I am better. I never went through any difficulties. Right now, I'm laying out. I see my phone ringing. Everybody is laying out. I go to, sometimes I wake up from bed 10 o'clock because I'm taking care of 2 kids. Sometimes if the children not wake up, I don't wake up. Right now, I think since my started talking about Gino business, I never believe Gino. I've been laying out here. So I'm good. I can't take anything. I can't lie to nobody. Nobody forcing words in my mouth. I'm good. I also go, you follow my page every day. You call me anytime and I will talk to you.
Thank you.
No one force words in my mouth. There are other people that are going through situation. We are not happy for it. But there are some people that are here that are not going through anything. And they are good. Yes.
Thank
for
you.
me, I am good.
Thank you. Thank you so much for coming on. All right. Martina, so go ahead, Martina, briefly, and then we can get Mr.
Yeah,
Ghoul.
just go ahead briefly what you want to say, please. All right.
In the morning, time to book the little girl ticket was the time we came in. Time to book her ticket, and she went to the maid. The man said, "You need to pay back my balance money." And she said, "But I thought they sent the money." He said, "No." He said, "No, it's the same Yusuf guy." He said, "Freeman, when they gave me $700 and said that your people are going to send the $300 later. And I can send the receipt, everything to you, Susan. I've just forwarded everything to me when they send the money to Freeman. And Freeman, when Freeman get it, made only $700 and ate the money. It made for Susan to spend another 1 more in our country. It was one, I know, Teddy, right? Or who? In Dubai, there was the one who paid for Susan's ticket.
And this Freeman man was the same person that the Omanese agent over there using as police to intimidate our girls. I was on the line with Esther Blama when they called Freeman because I play rain here with him. I said, anything happen to that girl over there, you'll be responsible. We know that what you're doing in your country is illegal. And it's true. They're doing an illegal business right now as I speak. One of their business partners, Freeman Noah Sarah, when she took money for somebody that she was going to get a person slave. And now they want to take her to court. She worried because the business she do is illegal. The Omanese constitution is against human slavery. It's against human trafficking. And now we have shared the photos everywhere. Even in America, their embassy are there. Even in Australia, it's shocking to the people. So now they are worried. Freeman said over there, Freeman is worried because he gave the information to the Omanese agent that we, the Liberians, we are causing us that our girls should come back. So anything happen, they can call him for him to talk to the girls. Freeman is the one who supporting all the human trafficking in Liberia. Freeman know all the agents in Liberia. Trust me, I'm not lying. Freeman, the call Freeman speaking to the girl, putting fear in the girl, acting the police. But the girl said, I know who talking. You know who talking? The girl said, yeah, girl said, I know you. Freeman, are you? Then you say, oh, what happened? What happened? I said, don't be afraid of him, Esther. They may use it. And Freeman use it. Freeman said that in Oman, life is better there. Freeman get his sister selling gas for people here. She's a very young girl. Why you just say her there? Say Oman is better. Freeman get his daughter in UMU. I get her photo in my phone. Why is it that Freeman can say for his daughter? We the Liberian people, opportunity comes before we share with others, we share with our family first. Why is it that Freeman can send for his sister and his daughter to go in Oman? They can be working, the daughter can be working, she be going to school and learn some Arabic.
Thank you. Thank you. Martina, maybe we'll reach out to you. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Freeman, let me come back to you. You just listening to Martina. I don't know. Do you have a sister in Liberia?
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
You know, I have family in Liberia, so I have family in Liberia. I have my family in Liberia. So to Martina point, I'll leave my family issue on that, but I'll come to Martina point. Hello?
We have you call your name and where you joining us from.
Yeah, like I said, my name is Charlotte, and I'm joining you from Oman presently.
Okay.
That's the girl who for hurting.
Move the phone away from you so I can see you clearly. Okay. So are you one of the maid that Freeman took to Oman?
Well, like I said, he was not the one that took me to Oman, but there are some of my friends here that he brought to Oman, that he encouraged to come to Oman here in Oman presently.
How live were you?
Life is not good at all. Life here is hell.
That's the girl who you just saw on the video. How lights were hitting. Who have a feet problem.
Oh, and your foot, your foot is hurting. You give the injection, right?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much for coming forth. We will keep in touch with you and make sure we get to the bottom of this story. But thank you for explaining your story.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
All right, thank you. All right, Mr. Freeman, the condition these girls facing, does that worry you? Is it concerning to you?
What I'm saying, some people, as I told you before, they told me they are going on some condition, in which, of course, I have Freeman, they contacted and I helped them in the process to get out. I don't want to mention the name, but those that I helped in the process to get out of Oman with the condition they were facing, I know their number. So coming to this lady point, the lady who just measured about, I call it Susan. No, there's a lady called Angie, which of course Angie is one of the best female broadcaster that I see. She have a very good top show. So it was Angie, and I got it Leona, and I got it Susan. Leona and Susan, which came through me, Susan, who her father recommended to me to come and work. Those girls, I will send you their video recording and some, I call it photos and some voice message. I will send you in now on your WhatsApp. Susan, very much okay when I asked her, she was fine. Ask Leona, she's okay. But they came to the point they said they wanted to go to be working abroad and other things, to go speak to one of their sisters like into this country, which of course I said I don't know the distance, I don't know which part of the area your sister came into Oman. I don't know the part of Oman. Oman is very big, so I cannot guarantee you to go anywhere in case of problem. So after that, the both of them they came the next day. Leona told me her mother was not feeling all right. She wanted to go take care of her younger sister from Guinea. The video I will show you, I will send you the recording. After that, I will send you everything.
So in essence, you are saying really people not suffering, they're making these stories up, or that their own behavior getting them in trouble. Is that what you're saying?
I'm going to send you the video and you're going to watch it and you're going to listen to some things. So after that, Susan and Leila got sick at the identical time, the same time they said they were sick.
It means they were lying.
No problem. I will take you to hospital. I came for Susan. I took her to hospital. And they gave her treatment and they gave her something and I bought her some groceries. She was there. She said, I spoke to one of my sisters. She said she was going to help me to buy my ticket. No problem. So after the call, Angie asked me, they said, okay, we're going to send you this morning for Susan to fly out of the country. After next, we'll send you the ticket. I said, okay, no problem. I went to the office. They sent this. I gave this man 305 Omani Riyal. It's not USD. 305 Omani Riyal I gave to this Yusuf man because it was the instruction. So Susan said, I asked her, did you work? She said, yeah, I work. My salary is there. I said, okay, no problem. How long you work for? She said, only 1 month, which was 90. I called the man, he said, no. The sponsor said, I called it, the office man said, no. Susan did not work for that time. She don't have any money. I said, no. We have to call a boss lady to inquire. So when they called this boss lady, the lady said it's true. Susan work, but she have 60 of the people currency. So I told her, okay, no problem. This morning, I'm going to deduct it from whatsoever they send. When they send Susan ticket, she will fly. When they don't send Susan ticket, I'm going to tap this money out and buy Susan ticket for her to fly. That was the agreement. No.
Thank you, Mr. Freeman. We're almost out of time. I want us to conclude.
Yeah.
So let's conclude this thing, and I want to call you back so we can have part 2 of this. I know we have some issues coming on, so I know we really get into the allegation. So we're going to be ending it. So let's conclude. Is your friend now in, the person who was out? Is he in the room now with you? Because I see you.
He's come here with his family. Don't they family?
All right.
So after that.
So let's conclude this thing. How you want us to proceed with this? What you want to happen?
Like my sir and the brother from Australia.
Right.
He said this thing is not need to be in a distant shaping bring here and here.
Right.
Whosoever delegates from government side or from wheresoever, let it come on the ground.
I mean, we have no control over the government to come. But what can we do together? You, me, Mr. Weir, what can we all do together to help those girls?
The one that are facing problem, I need someone to come to the ground. If you want to come, we'll give you invitation.
Without
the big brother from Australia posting, he talked with Alpha, and when he posted the video saying that he was using hair work on all to get from all, it's not so. I'm not fake. I'm not faking anything.
All right. Thank you. Let me go to Mr. Weir. Let's conclude. What is the way forward? What can we all do to help?
Well, the way forward is everybody need to help to rescue those girls. I cannot do it alone. I like Freeman, he's there. As he said, he been very cool to the girls. He been helpful to them. So I told him that he can be a very good instrument as well. A very good instrument that we can work together and see how well, since he's there on ground and he know these guys, he can talk to them as well. So we can get these guys out. And do we have a meeting? Yes, we have a dialogue. We will have a dialogue. And from there, he agreed, said, yes, you can come, we can send invitation, you can come and say, I will get back to you. I have to, because I'm not working alone, I have to inform my team.
Mr. Haley, let me get the last person from Oman on the call, and then you can complete your thought. Call out your name and where you calling from.
My name is Patient.
Patient
I'm
who?
calling for Patient Molupa. Right now, we should hiding ourselves. Right now, we run away. We hiding ourselves. My finger break. Freeman know my agent. He knows the mayor. My agent in West Norway. He needs steady. He know the agent. They can call him anytime. The first time I went to the police station, when they took me from there, they beat me. They called Freeman, telling me they Freeman on the show, yeah. He lying, catching me right now. Freeman are wicked, man. He don't want to know about all come here. He know everybody. He is Samuel Church work together. Samuel Church in Dubai. They work together. Freeman knows.
All right. Hold on. Let Freeman talk. Freeman.
I don't know this person. I don't know this identical girl that is speaking.
Okay.
For God's sake, she know me that she saw it upon the bar. I don't even know this girl that is speaking. So why is like an overnight crime for everybody to say, oh, that Freeman brought me, that Freeman brought me? The people that I brought in this country, I know, and I don't know you.
All right.
He said, I don't know that person you're talking about.
Thank you.
He worked with Samuel Johnson in Dubai.
Who the call Samuel?
He said Samuel Chanchan in Dubai.
I don't even know this person. I don't know him.
My agent is steady. They offers to plea with.
You know, sometimes people just call because Freeman is in Liberia, in Oman, so his name is like a cake is sweet in everybody's mouth. I don't know you. So send some, proof that, I brought you into Oman. I don't know you. When I know you, I will say, I know you. People that I know them.
Yes, in one connection, I said that you that Samuel Church brought me Oman.
But why are you saying that I know you and Samuel Church we can work together?
Samuel Church.
I don't even know the person you're talking about.
Yeah, the Samuel Church guy, does she have the guy contact that she can send to us? We'd rather talk to him.
Why should I lie for?
Thank you. Thank you, Patient. Patient, if you know Samuel Chanchan number, send it to us. And I got your number too, Patient. We will talk after the show. Thank you so much.
I don't even know the princess, the patient they're talking about. I don't know her. Maybe your first time is to see me on this live. I don't even know her.
Hele, do you have this Samuel Chanchan's guy contact?
Yes, and I spoke with the agent who used him to because I was talking about one girl who is in a safe house, and the agent. So the agent is the one, the Omani guy is the one who sent me all his particulars. Said this is the man who I pay my money to. The Omani guy sent me this. He said, this is the guy who I pay my money to board these girls. So there's the receipt he sent me. And there is Samuel Chanchan girlfriend in Liberia. And he sent me all those things. The Omani guy, he sent me these things. There's the receipt.
Please send us that information so we can reach out.
I sent it to Brother Dennis. There's the receipt that the money he paid to Samuel for these girls. He told me, there's the money he paid. There's the receipt he sent to me. How did I get it? Through the agent in Oman, the Omanese guy who bought these girls. I was talking to him.
And Halle, the question I want to be answered for us to actually get the picture. So these are agents, from what you just said, they are buying the girls and taking them to Oman to work.
Yes.
What is their goal? What do they stand to benefit if they are buying the girls, for employment? what do they get? Have you come to get the answer or the reason which they are doing this?
Well, my research, what I got to understand that there is a business they are doing.
Okay.
And selling housemate to like people they call sponsors. And it is a business and more money into it. So what happens is, like I was speaking the other day, she told me that when they bring a girl, when I asked her, I said, how this girl sound? She said, to the airport, when they use that fingerprint, which means they sound, that's the contract. So when they come for the 2 years, if they get you sponsored to be with her 2 years, if you don't want to where they put your dinner house, that contract, you start another new contract. So it's like when new sponsor coming for you, they are also getting money from that sponsor. So that's how it works. So each time new sponsor coming for you, they gain money. That's how they do. So it's a business they are making. That is the one, the popular business, as I know, might be going on.
Thank you. Let me get the last. Let me take the last caller now from Oman. Go ahead. Your name.
Adina, we're speaking from Oman.
Adina, what's your situation?
Yeah, life is not good for me here in Oman.
How you got
in Oman here? They work here too much.
How you got in Oman?
For me, I went to 3 horses. Yeah, for the same 8 area, because the lady I'm working with, she said that as long as I'm working for her, I'm forced to work for son, dollar for daughter in their married home. So long she pay me, I should work. And a few times I was not well now, I still feeling pain. I told them that I'm not well, I want to go back to my country. I can't continue with this work. And they told me that they pay plenty of money for me. They even pay somebody for me to come, pay my agent for me to come here. And I asked them how much was the money. They said they can tell me the total until they kept me to the office. I was taken to the office. Not small treatment they may give me to the office there. They made me a student for 8 hours without me sitting down while feeling pain on my heart attack. They said I'm not well. Then the man told me to pay that expenses. They will buy my ticket to go back home. I asked them how much is that expense. They said $2,000 US. And I told them I don't have money. They started saying how we are lazy, we the African, we are lazy, what we keep to look for in our country, we're not able to work, we lazy, all other things. So I told them, say, I'm not getting money, I'm able to work, I pay care, you help me to go home. They say they can't help me to go home except I pay that expense. Then I came back to the house because I don't have money to pay my mother, a single mother, she don't have me, nothing she's doing for living.
All right. So the problem you're facing now is you are working and they are paying you. The only thing is the work is hard. You can't do it. You want to go back and they are not letting you to go.
Yeah, I'm well. The work is hard. Also, I'm working to 3 horses.
And they're paying you 1 horse money?
Yes.
Okay.
So once you work for one person, they will take you to that grandma place, auntie place. But I would like to ask Freeman, quick.
All right.
Can you please tell me more about?
Hold on with that question. I have somebody who just called from Norway, and they said they too have her story and have evidence according to him. So let's put the person on quickly. Hey, joining us from Norway, please call your full name and tell us what you know.
Okay, this is Lawrence Carlson Jackson. I'm calling from Norway, and I want to speak on this Oman issue.
Please, you have 2 minutes.
I had a friend that she is in Oman. She also went through the same hell, and I asked her how did she get there. So she sent me all the text messages, copy the ticket, the person who took the contact person from Monrovia, all the way, and the contact person in Oman, their office, and all of those things, and the hall she lives in, the people call lesson play, they know everything she passed on over to me. And I just spoke with her sister in Monrovia just about 30 minutes ago, and then I came on the Facebook, and you guys talking about the issue. That's what prompted me to call. This is a very critical issue, and these guys we need to get on their back. They're doing this thing. They abuse those girls. They work. Let me just say, the girl told me that they are working, and she told the police, "I want to go back." They said, "No, we bought you." He said, "What do you mean? When I was coming here, they told me that I will work and I'll be paid handsomely. They say, oh, we're going to give you $250 every month, and you got to go for 5 years before you pay the money. Then we'll release you. So tell me, if someone wants for $250 and they have to pay all of this money, and she went to the agent office, she went back, she said, no, you have to pay the people money if you want to go back. So she has to go back to the place where she is right now. She's contacting everybody who can help her, the family, the friends, and all of those things.
Thank you.
So is this a job to be a channel of means that to send you all of this information I'll pass it on to you?
Yes, please. You have my WhatsApp number there. Please forward all that information to me. Dennis, what I gather from him.
Hold on, Mr. C. Yeah, you have 1 minute because we are ending the show. So talk quickly your name and how you got. Yeah, your name. So how about Freeman? Did Freeman have anything to do with you going over there?
No, I'm not know Patrick Cooper in contact with one man, they call him Isa is in Europe, Newton Lake. Then communicating with one man in Oman, they call him Abdullahi. Now Abdullahi, that Isa communicating with Patrick in Labrador, and Patrick communicating with Abdullahi, but Patrick not even away in Guinea.
So what really convinced you to leave Liberian and go to Oman?
The man, the first thing when he came to us into order, here we come here to work. We'll be working our own, we'll be making 800 at the same time. We'll be going to school, we'll be on our own. You'll be saying with yourself, I want you to us.
What make you to believe that? What made you to believe that?
Because the other was for traveling opportunity in working and going to school. I want encouragement to come here because I don't get money to go to I don't get work on outside to do. Yeah. All I want in confused. Oh, we came here.
That's true because my side of money business are staying in America here, yeah. So I see where you're coming from. So right now over there you say things are hard. What do you want to happen?
We want to go back. Because I was video going viral, so when we were speaking, explaining what happened here, that video are going viral, we don't.
Okay.
And I have evidence, or what they wanted to rape me, I got the videos, everything. Okay. Everything in last video are going viral in Lapu.
Man, what's going on here?
Oh, just arrived? Yeah, the guy has just come, so.
What's going on? Who's
show all the while.
Okay, thank you. Let your man talk to us. You know, if you know anything about what we're doing here.
Yeah, you just come speaks to them, Mr. B. And
Mr. B, how are you?
It's a top show, man.
Focus on Liberia regarding the girls in Oman, and some of them are going through the bad treatment and other things. Which of course, most of them contacted me. I see the best to help them out.
Good, Mr. B, how you doing, man?
I'm good, brother. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing
this is well. The man. Spoke with him yesterday.
That's him.
We all try
okay,
to see.
Let me say thank you very much for giving this such opportunity. Okay. But before how long you guys gone now?
Well, they have an hour, more than an hour, a long time. So
okay, so you know, I don't like to miss the chances. This particular man who is there, what's his name? I forget his name even.
Please call your name from Australia.
Haley.
Yeah, Haley. Okay, Mr. Haley, we were good. Yesterday you spoke to me, and without my permission, you just recorded. If that's how you do business.
That is not how I do business. But I just want to
hey, listen up. Wait. I don't hide. I'm not afraid.
Mr. B, just tell us we are about to end the show so you can discuss with Mr. Haley later. But what we want to get from you is we are hearing that
my dear brother, are you trying to stand with him or what? I don't hide things.
No,
I don't like the way. I don't like the way he took the video and post it in his page without my permission.
Okay,
that's very, very weak way. Seriously.
All right, that's a different issue.
I promised this guy I was ready to give him an invitation to come to Oman and to work together and to solve this problem. This guy, in his way, he was, sorry for my English, it just broken English.
It's good.
But I believe you understand what I'm trying to say. This
Yeah.
man, after all that talk,
I don't want you to focus on him. I want us to talk about the girls and the situation.
Actually, he is my man.
And
The way I like him, I tend to really, I want to hug him in that hug.
Yeah.
You know, when you hate someone and give him that big hug, this is what I need to do with them. Okay, please let us discuss your point.
Right. So we hear that there are Liberian girls over there. They are suffering. Some of them, their sponsors, their masters are treating them very bad. Do you have any information, and how can you help us?
I'm sorry to say that, but from the experience I got yesterday from my man, this man, I really want anyone who want to help this case. I have heard the news. They have to come down to Oman and we can discuss. Those people, I'm sorry to say, you guys in US, some in I don't know where. My friend, those are Liberian. We are not saying Oman is good, Oman is bad. It's everywhere in the planet there is a suffer. Yeah? I'm not, and I was clearing myself to this guy. I say, I'm not on the side of Omanis. I'm not on the side of Liberian. I'm very justice. I will try to be very justice. So today, the things making me really to work in this particular case, someone have to come ground. Call your government, let them come to the ground. If you really want to solve this problem,
over the government, what they do, we want you and Freeman to help us, to help the girls.
No. I was clearing myself. My point I have already gave to this particular man. Let him talk what I was telling him. Even I'm sorry to say I don't trust him anymore.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Freeman.
Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity.
All
but
right.
At least I gave him his position. He really misbehaved on me.
Thank you. You can handle that with him later, but we want to end the show.
Thank you, brother. No, I will help him. He is my friend now.
Yeah, but we want to really talk about the girls because the thing they are going through, they are our sisters. Mr. Freeman.
I'm so sorry, really. I'm so sorry to hear that news.
Right.
And
that's why we want your help, but you are basically talking to about.
No. Okay, forget about him. Because you really forced me to show my help.
So
okay, the way out, as I told you, that maybe if someone from your side or anyone who's really want to help, they just have to come. Let us discuss it in proper way. Because today, even I explained to my friend who posted that video, I told him, my dear friend, this is not.
Oman is a place of laws. Can you tell the authorities in Oman that what the girls are going through? Because we know that if the people know, if the authorities know, they will remedy the situation. People don't have to come to Liberia before. So can you help us report the case to the government in Oman?
Sure, that's possible if I will get an authorization from your government to do that.
It is not government business. It is you. I'm talking. We are Liberians. We are saying, Freeman is your friend. Freeman took 7 years. So help us.
You are Liberian. You are Liberian. I am very well understood. I'm human.
Right.
I'm human. I'm not Omani. I'm not Liberian. I'm human. So I deal with the humanity part.
Exactly.
This is why if you really want to take these things as real, you have to take it in proper way. Not the way people ask people to donate, to pay cash. We will free. So how come you will free? You are in US.
All right.
I'm sorry to tell you this.
Mr.
Let someone from you guys to flow that way. You see, because you only want to hear what you like.
Okay. All right.
Because I know people are watching and hearing, and the way you painting the man in wrong way. I'm sorry, not you, maybe others. It's really not justice. If you want to help those guests, someone have to get down to Oman. That's all. Simple.
Thank you. Mr. Sia, let's conclude.
Yeah, Dennis, thank you. Sir, thank you for coming. we will see if we can get to you and in Freeman to talk about this in details. If we will be able to do that, we'll get to you. Thank you for coming. I like that you are more about the humanity of these girls who are facing these hard conditions in Oman. Thank you for coming.
It's my pleasure, sir. It's my pleasure. Thank you
All
very
right.
much.
All right. And Halle, the gentleman who called from Norway said these agents getting these girls from Liberia to give them employment is more so because they're getting their caught. Like, I know you or one of them, I mean, he was explaining that. So they hire a girl to this sponsor, or a sponsor gets this girl, and the sponsor is saying, well, you got to work for my son, you got to work for my sister-in-law, and they are getting paid for these different locations, but then the money goes to the agent, and the person just gets paid just once. So we don't know what the facts are, but it's obvious that they are getting some money. That's why they're doing this. I don't think they are just trying to help the Liberians. This is a business. Is that what you see?
Yes, it's a business. That's what I want to ask Freeman about. I spoke to a lady. I want to know who is this lady. They call Sarah. She says she's the head of the Manpower office. Manpower office. And now she have one girl in her custody right now. She took the girl from another place. She took the girl money. She took the girl phone, and she locked the girl up right now. They call Sarah. We talk on the phone. I have a message. She requested me to pay money to free the girl. There's the message right here. We can share. She said she worked. I asked her, I said, are you the? She said, yes, I work for the Manpower. I'm the boss. Manpower office. I don't know where you know Sarah. She's an agent in Oman. That's what she told me. So
you know the group called Manpower, and you know Sarah.
She said she's the head.
Which
Manpower? Let me explain this. There are in Oman, there will be those are probably like recruitment agencies.
Right. So Manpower is one of them.
Eh?
Manpower is one of those recruiting agencies?
No. Manpower, which is the labor office, this is a government office. It's not including.
Okay.
So I believe they are talking about recruitment agencies. Those recruitment agencies, they have license to recruit people, either to be like a cleaner, to be like whatever, driver, housemaid, whatever. Those are recruitment agencies.
Freeman, do you know Sarah? Martina said you know Sarah very well. Is that true?
I don't know who you call Sarah. Oman is very big. I don't know Sarah. This Martina, she have never spoken with me yet. Everything she knows about Freeman. I don't know who they call Sarah. So.
Oh, okay.
Dennis, we have to conclude.
Yeah.
Actually, myself, sometimes I like things to be face to face.
All right.
Now, if someone speak to Sarah, why can't you invite her to come live?
All right.
All right.
Someone talk about Susan and Sarah. Why don't you bring Susan and Sarah live?
Well, you are not here. We brought some of them live. But thank you so much for coming. Mr. Freeman, please watch out for my invite. We're going to do this again during the week so that we can get more information and see how all of us can help. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mr. Weir. I just told you today you were able to come. Join us later on at we're supposed to be 3 o'clock for FOL Marketplace at F. We want to thank our viewers and all those who contributed. We're going to do this again and get more information. On that note, we're going to end with our song that says, we are all Liberians. And we should do everything to protect one another, keep our country safe, and make it the glorious land of liberty. Have a good day, and God bless.
We are Liberians. Liberia is our home.